So here is a table 4.4 in your book, that breaks down important families and genera of pathogenic organism. So we're also going to break down some of the specifics in terms of those organisms as well. So gram-positive cell wall, we've broken these down first and foremost into gram-positives and gram-negatives. We're not going to go over all of these, nor will you be responsible for all of these. But things like Staphylococcus within the family Staphylococci ACA. The Staphylococcus cause things like boils, skin infections. Streptococcus, or Streptococcus ACA is the family Streptococcus, cause things like strep throat. That sounds very familiar. Dental cavities are also caused by Streptococcus. In the Bacillus, or Bacilliaceae family, we have the Bacillus group. Bacillus causes anthrax, and there's several other diseases Bacillus can cause. And Clostridium can cause tetanus, botulism, gangrene. There's a lot of diseases within there. And those are spore-forming rods. Your non-spore-forming rods, and yet again, gram-positives, your Lactobacilliaceae, they include things like your lactobacillus. One of the ones that's been in the news a lot relatively recently is Listeria. Listeria is a food infection, and we find it oftentimes not just in dairy, but that one's the most common that's been talked about in terms of Bluebell ice cream. Corynebacterium causes diphtheria. Mycobacterium is a very important one. Mycobacterium has that waxy lipid cell wall that causes things like tuberculosis and leprosy. In the gram-negatives, there's a lot, it seems like there's a lot more disease causing or pathogenic organisms. So things that cause Neisseria, gonorrhea, meningitis. Pseudomonas is a common and very something we worry about in terms of hospitals, a hospital-acquired infection or healthcare-acquired infection. Things like pneumonia, burn infections. It can pretty much infect any part of the human body. Miscellaneous rods, and these are all aerobic, so they use oxygen. Miscellaneous, your Brucella genus causes undulant fever in humans. It's also a very common livestock disease, so it is zoonotic. Your Bordetella causes whooping cough. Francisella tularemia, Legionella legionnaires disease, or legionellosis. Your spirochetes, one of the major ones is treponema. Treponema causes syphilis. And then there's a lot of extra obligate intracellular parasites, and we'll talk about some of these as we go.